Parker Street, South Perth was a collaboration between ourselves at the European Concepts and Dominique at Cox Architecture. This is one of the most premier kitchens I've ever designed, certainly one of the most complicated. We used a product called Arclinea, which is widely considered one of the top manufacturers in the world for kitchens. And this is particularly the Principia range. So the Principia range is designed by Antonio Tutorial, and it's particularly noticed by the framed doors with the tongue roof panelling set between. We've actually used the fossil oak through here and throughout. You'll be able to see that we've actually gone down through to the hallway, and we'll see that we're going through to the scullery and have a second entrance. The island is in the convivium finish. Convivium is then done in the matte lacquer, the matte metallic lacquer finish. And then we also did all the stonework. So the island, the quintessential Arclinea detail of the recess allowing for the trivets to move across. Then we've also done obviously the bench tops, the splashbacks, and the cladding of the extractor as well. When you come through this way, we start with the primary entrance through to the scullery, which to start with, we have the main sub-zero fridge, which services the kitchen. And then we come through to the main scullery area, which there's lots of little tricks and toys hidden away here. The first one of which is the pocket door unit. Pocket door units then becomes a great gadget garage, as I call it. So you put your smaller appliances like your kettle, your toaster, Thermomix, whatever it is you're using. And we did big pot drawers underneath so that you can put smaller appliances in here and they're easy to lift up and out. Here's also, we have the open shelving, which has all the LED lighting on it, on dimmable switches. Then we've come through to the big main Wolf ovens. And then on this side here, we've got the working benchtop with the sink. We've done the Integra sink here, which is where we've wrapped the stone down into the sink, and it has the metal bottoms. It's just a nice little detail. Also here, there's a very key feature, is the Mckenna shelf. The Mckenna shelf is basically an accessory shelf for different sort of utilitarian uses. So in here is a great place for teas, coffees and sugars and things. Kitchen roll holders, jar spaces, herbs and spice racks, all those sort of things. Integrated in the bottom also, we have the LED light running through, which has the fly under in the same finish as the door finish, just to give it that more furniture professional feel. We have another large set down area here next to the ovens. The whole idea was this, because if this area has been taken by the smaller appliances, when you get the big oven, we want enough space to put a big tray of food down, and it'd be easy to base the chook or whatever it is. This is the master robe for Parker Street that we designed using a product called Giellese. This actual robe was designed by my colleague Crystal Johnston, who worked closely with the client in selecting a relatively neutral palette, because even though it's a large walk-in robe, it's quite a narrow space. So they're concentrating and looking at reflected surfaces like the mirror and the glazed units, with the concealed LED lighting inside the robes, which come on remote sensors, and then picking a matte lacquer finish, which is I think it was the colour Argile. On top of that, we also then give a nice bit of detail, was using the burnished metal finishes on the door frames and all on the hardware on the drawers and the accessories like the hanging rails and everything else inside. It's always nice using different materials in the smaller space, because it gives a more of a furniture feel to the product. And then on top of that, we've also got a couple of mirror doors at the end here, so when you walk into the space, they perform your dressing space.